guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a review, demo, swatches, tutorial of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. You've probably heard about this all over YouTube. It's pretty popular right now. It was sold out for a long time at Sephora, Ulta, and online most places. It is a very affordable palette, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the tutorial really quickly, and then we will get into the review. So as you can see, you can use this palette to create a more daytime look, like the look I'm wearing today is very daytime appropriate. Like I could wear this to the corporate office I work in and it would be fine. But you could also go a lot heavier handed on this side of the palette with the bold, darker colors and make a cool like nighttime look. You can wear this very warm with the orange and the browns and the reddish like brick red. You could wear a very cool tone with the pinky purples and the pinks. So you have a lot of options with this palette. I love the price point. I think that it was $42. I got it during the Sephora VIB sale and I got it for 20% off of that. I think I got it for $33 and that is pretty good because this has 14 shadows in it, 7 on the top row, 7 on the bottom row, and a lot of palettes have 12 shadows. So you may not be getting more ounce like per gram per shadow, but you're actually getting 14 colors. And if you're me, you probably almost never finish a color in a palette like this. So to get 14 of them instead of 12, even if they're not as big, fine by me. I really like it. The packaging is this velvet, like mauve velvet color, and I don't love the packaging. And here's why. Visually, I think it is really pretty. I think it is soft. It's gorgeous, but it gets so dirty. I've only had mine a few weeks, and you see all the little like smudges and everything, and I'm nervous to clean it. But yeah, it has makeup all over it from being in my makeup bag, and I don't know, that part of it I'm not thrilled about, but I think they could have done a nice sleek black or something and it would have been just as pretty, or plastic that I could have wiped with a towel. But that's okay. I still really like it. I love that you can get different colors out of it. I think that the price per shadow is amazing because she does sell some of these. I don't know if she sells all of these, but she sells some of them individually, like Buon Fresco, for example. The color I use is one of the transition shades. That one you can buy on its own for $10 for its own little pan. So if you like that shadow, go and, you know, if you like one of these shadows a lot, you can go and look at her individual shadows she sells for $10 each. But, so if you were to do that and you bought all of them, that'd be $140. Like, that's a lot for shadows. So that's why I think that getting them in this palette is a great way to try her brand. I had not tried her eyeshadows before. I had tried her lip products. I've definitely tried her brow products. But I had never tried her eye stuff. So I was really excited to get my hands on this when it finally came back in stock and I could get it for 20% off. You know I like a good deal. But also I found myself using this a lot because the variety of shadows that they chose, I think that's really cool. There's mattes, there's shimmers. So let me go ahead and show you some of the swatches. First I'll do the top row. I'll do 3 or 4 at a time and just show you those. So as you can see, Tempera is more of a white, like an off-white satin finish. It's not super duper like shimmery, it's not super matte. I think it's pretty satin. It's a great brow bone shade if you like that off-white bone color. Golden Ochre is a matte or satin golden shade that is a great transition shade. That's the one I used above my crease. Vermeer is a shimmering champagne shade. Very pretty. One of the most metallic. That's the shadow that I used on my lid and on the inner corner of my eye. Very shimmery. Then we have Buon Fresco, and Buon Fresco is a matte mauve shade. It's almost like a lavender mauve. And I use this in the transition and crease a lot when I want to do a cooler toned look. Very pretty satiny mauve finish. Satiny mauve color. Antique Bronze is just what it sounds like. It's a gorgeous shimmery bronze. Love Letter is a kind of like a magenta, a dark purpley pink. And then Cypress Umber is the dark matte brown of the palette. You know, I use that in almost every look. Now we have the bottom row. We have two very good transition shades. Raw Sienna, which is a matte color like tan, and then Burnt Orange right next to it. And Burnt Orange is more of a matte orangey tan. So that one goes really well with warm looks. I like to use that one in the crease a lot. Then Primavera is the other amazing lid shade. Primavera is, rather than the champagne-y shade of Vermeer, Primavera is more golden for your lid. It also makes a gorgeous highlight. Red Ochre is like a brick red, burgundy brick red. Venetian Red is more of a pinky red, and it is not matte like Red Ochre. It is more satin. Warm Taupe is another great transition shade. Warm Taupe is like a grayish brown and matte. And then we have Realgar, I don't know how you say that one. That is a dark burnt orange shade. So it's like Burnt Orange's older sister, but more reddy orange. So I want to show you what the lid shades are so you can kind of compare. You've got the lighter shades are, you know, Tempera, Golden Ochre, Vermeer, and Primavera are really good lid shades. And then you've got some really good transition shades. You've got Golden Ochre, Buon Fresco, Raw Sienna, Burnt Orange, and Warm Taupe. So that gives you a lot of options. And then I also wanted to show you the reddish shades, because if you look at the palette from afar, you might not be sure whether it's worth it, because you kind of can't tell if those shades are all going to come off the same. So I wanted to swatch for you Love Letter, Red Ochre, Venetian Red, and Realgar. I wanted you to see that you do have variety. Like, yes, they kind of come off the same from a distance. You're like, oh, those are all like reddish. But they have a difference when you apply them to the eye. So it's not a waste to have 4 or 5 of the 14 shadows look kind of similar from afar. They are different once they get applied on the eye. Oh, my overall opinions of this palette is that it is great. It is a good value. It's a great way to try her eyeshadows. The eyeshadow quality themselves is really good. Visually, I think the palette is pretty. So if you have clean hands always when you're using makeup, clearly I do not. But if you keep your hands nice and clean when you're doing your makeup and you don't put this in a makeup bag, it might stay cleaner longer. I'm a mess. My makeup gets messy, and the only way I can keep it clean is to clean it. So, oh, I will mention, since somebody might ask, this is what's on my lips, the L'Oreal Lilac, and this is in the shade Chocolac, in case anyone wants to know. It's one of my favorite drugstore lip lines, L'Oreal Lilac and L'Oreal Les Mats, and the pens are really pretty. But yeah, if somebody asks what's on my lips, that's what it is. Anyway, I really recommend this palette. I think that a lot of people would like it. Probably more for the bold, dramatic girl, but as you can see, I can still make it very wearable for daytime. And yeah, that is the finished look and review swatches demo. I do recommend this palette, and I hope you guys enjoy this kind of video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.